Hello honey bunches, I hope you're doing fabulously. This is the second January vlog and it will be the last January vlog. This day started in a very ordinary way of making my bed, turning on my light, opening the blinds, putting on my dressing gown and opening my cupboard and finding some socks to wear. I popped them on so my feet were nice and warm, and then I opened my door and quietly made my way to the bathroom where I brushed my teeth and then turned off the light, opened the door, went back down the stairs, hello to Harvey, and found some yellow nectarines to have for breakfast and also some fresh raspberries. I went outside to take a picture, bathed in the wonderful mild weather that we had, took that plate back inside, found myself a fork and took that into the study to eat for breakfast part 1 while answering YouTube comments. Then breakfast part 2 was this one bowl banana bread with nut butter on top, which is a seriously good combination that you should try if you haven't already. Then I put my plate back in the dishwasher and checked Instagram quickly before saying another hello to Harvey. Then going back upstairs, finding what I was going to wear for the day, having a shower, getting dressed and putting these sandals on, then doing some general tidying up of putting clothes away. After that I plonked myself at my desk, opened my laptop and put my headphones in and listen to some music, some journaling, also hydrating. I do about 30 minutes of journaling and then I made my to-do list for the day in this sort of bullet journal style thing, which I have talked about before but I totally recommend. After that I ticked off what I'd already done and settled into some work before turning off my light, taking my water bottle downstairs and having another slice of that epic banana bread nut butter combo. Then I edited some photos and put them on my phone. Then I went back upstairs and settled in for, you guessed it, some more work. How gripping. After that I went back downstairs yet again, said hi to Harvey and realised he probably wanted a walk, and he sure enough did, so I did that for about 40 minutes and then came home, rehydrated and heated up some soup for lunch. This was pumpkin soup and we also had Turkish bread with it. That was rather spicy and delicious. Then after that I had these choc orange bowls. I took them back upstairs and then I worked on this screenplay that I've been trying to write as kind of like a passion project. And after that I packed my bag, took my sunnies and got ready to go off to see Manchester by the Sea. Obviously I couldn't take my camera, so here's a sneak peek.
If you could take one guy to an island with you and you knew you'd be safe because he was the best man, he was going to keep you happy, if it was between me and your father, who would you take? My daddy. I think you're wrong about that.
I came back from the film, which is epic but rather sad, and then I opened the freezer and got out some IKEA meatballs to have for dinner. I also made myself a soda and lime to kind of freshen up a bit because it was a bit humid and muggy. Then I made some pasta, some sauce, and we had those meatballs for dinner. I topped it with vegan parmesan and it was seriously good but seriously filling. Then I had one square of this vegan nougat eye choc and went back upstairs and decided to talk to you guys. Hey honey bunches, checking in for this random vlog that was very much filled with just work or blogging and laptop stuff. But let's have a chat to plump it out a little. Number 1, that nougat chocolate, which is iChoc brand, and if you're in Europe then you're just the luckiest ducks ever because that stuff's vegan and it tastes like Ferrero Rocher. 100%. So good. Number 2, I went and saw Manchester by the Sea this afternoon and far outy wouty. That film is just sad. So is Moonlight. So is... I'm so affected by movies and any art I see, whatever form it takes, and probably because I'm an INFJ, and that's someone who feels the emotions of others quite strongly, and I suppose that can be extended to feels, you know, the emotions showcased on a movie or whatever it is when they're watching it. So yeah, if you feel the same way, do comment down below because I feel like it's not something too many people talk about. January, I'm kind of realising consistently for the last 3 years at least, it's a really creative month, but it's also a really emotional roller coaster, anxiety high and low month because, well, it's the start of the new year, which always comes with a bit of uncertainty. But then also it's a very creative month and nourishingly creative month. Oh, I'm so tired. But yeah, which It's just like feeding you this whole wave of emotions to add to your normal spurt of emotions, and that's, yes, dealing with that is oh so fun. Anyway, I'm about to do some more work, and then I might watch something else, though I've watched quite a bit of things today. Maybe I'll journal and make my to-do list for tomorrow, but you'll see. Okay, have a lovely one, honey bunches. Sure enough, I did do some more work, and then I made my to-do list for the following day in that same bullet journal style, which is really, really helpful. I totally recommend it. Then I watched a new episode of Sherlock, which was crazy, sad, and full of emotions. I closed my laptop, closed my blind, and said goodbye!
Ooh.